Morning and welcome to week 3, day 9. And I just wanted to start by let's pick an oil from the Emotions and Essential Oils book. So I'll just flick through that and we'll see what it lands on. Oh, Siberian fir. All right, if you guys have Siberian fir, this is an interesting one. So doTERRA used to have white fir, but then they replaced it recently with Siberian fir. And the thing is, you can now use this one internally. So if you have Siberian fir, oh my gosh, open the lid. Or if you don't have it, just imagine this magnificent tree. Oh, that is so stunning. And maybe today, if you've got it, use it in some of your diffuser blends. You could anoint yourself with it on your wrists, make a blend out of it with a roller blend. So it's saying that Siberian fir assists generational healing. It assists individuals transitioning into a more full, mature awareness. Oh, wow, that's really nice. It encourages an honest and gentle approach to assessing one's life choices, influence, and legacy. So, Siberian fir teaches that without the winds of opposition, individuals would never have gained the wisdom and strength they now possess. This is interesting when you refer it back to our training. Okay, so those of us who have done doTERRA, I know this is exploring the emotional side of your life, but why not let's explore it with the training. So those of us who've done the classes before and the way we used to operate was really overcomplicated. So I guess it's Siberian fir is showing us that this training is clear, simple, easy to follow, and bringing us to our purpose. It's great. So Siberian fir helps to find meaning and purpose with each new chapter. As you progress through life, individuals may need to realign their hopes and aspirations to the realities of the present moment. That's awesome. Okay, so let's take that as well. And we're finding ease in this program, even though it may feel like a difficult transition for those of you who are brand new to sharing doTERRA. Then, yeah, I know you're feeling the transition, and it's all that, you know, teething period. You're learning so much. So Siberian fir will bring in some ease. So now that we've enjoyed that little segment, let's get into today. How was your weekend? Did you catch up on some of your listening? I just wanted to applaud Samantha. She hosted her first class and Tracy was presenting it. So well done, ladies. It's fun, isn't it? Like, you know, it's great to get everyone jumping online. Yeah, it was a really great morning. So well done to you both. And you're an inspiration for the rest of us to do online classes. So yeah, it was good. Samantha brought people together. Tracy presented the class. So for those of you who are new, don't feel like you have to present the class yourself as of yet. You've got Tracy and myself to lean on. And yeah, as this week progresses, you'll learn what to say in a class and how to present it. And gradually over time, like Tracy and I are happy to do them to start with and then do them together with you and then let you fly free like a beautiful eagle and soar with your wings as you present your own class. It comes in the right time when you're ready. Okay, so it's day 9 and we're going to start listening to the daily mentor calls again. So also thank you for the group mentor calls on Saturday. That was a lot of fun too. I like those check-ins because I think when I'm doing these 15-minute recordings in the mornings, I know you're listening to them, but I'm not getting that interaction to hear how you're going. So yeah, the Saturday morning group coaching call was really valuable. And we had a lot of fun with Trish pulling the cards. Thanks, Trish. That was great. Okay, so listening to daily call number 17 today, the Intro to Oils overview. Okay, and you remember how to find it. So www.dailymentorcalls.com or on our SoundCloud, and it's Team Oil Inspired. So just to start with, before we go into some notes on that, it's the start of the month, which means our new specials. Okay, so the product of the month in May is Ravensara, and this is found in our Easy Air blend. So it's not an oil we've had access to buying on its own before. Be interesting now that you've got Easy Air, and if you have a smell, see if you can pick out the Ravensara, because you might be able to differentiate the eucalyptus and the peppermint and the tea tree, lemon, cardamom, and then it's Ravensara and Ravensara. Ravensara and Ravensara. So there's two very similar sounding oils. There's a lot of great info online about this free oil, but basically, if you get your order in before the 15th of the month at 125 points, this is your free oil. So those of you who are keen on the Webvention kit, if you hold out till that's announced on the 14th, I mean, it is announced, but until it's available on the 14th, that will qualify you to get this free Ravensara. And those of you who don't even know about what I'm talking about, each year doTERRA has a convention. Generally, it costs about $150, $200 a ticket. Depends if you get an early bird. But then you end up paying for flights, for accommodation, for meals, for heaps and heaps of oil shopping, because there's so much fun, beautiful goodness, which is all online this year, so you can still do that shopping part. But yeah, so normally it costs, I don't know, maybe over $1,000. You'd budget about $1,500 maybe for the convention by the time it all adds up. This year it's online, so you can watch it in your pajamas with a cup of tea. And guess how much it is? $20. $20, you guys. So if you haven't already registered, I'll bring the link tomorrow so that you can. And that way, as soon as the kit's announced, if you're registered, you'll get the priority notice. If there's any extra bonuses for people who have registered, as opposed to those who haven't, it's worth it. But yeah, for the information that you're going to access, absolutely amazing value. So I want to create a bit of a buzz and make a bit of an online Facebooky team excitement, blah blah blah. So keep an eye out for that too. Yeah, just somewhere that we can share what we've learned, or if someone's heard something and, you know, motivate each other to tune in and listen to the Webvention. So more on that tomorrow. As well as the product of the month, there's always a 10% off product. And you might know Lavender Peace by now. She's a beautiful blend with lavender, sandalwood, marjoram, ylang ylang, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla. So cedarwood, oh my gosh, it's like a beautiful blend of all these calming, relaxing oils. No wonder it's so lovely and so powerful. You can use this in the bath, but you'll probably fall asleep. So make sure it's when you don't have to go out and about. You can use it in the diffuser, of course, at night, or make a beautiful blend in a roller bottle just with coconut oil and the lavender peace, and that can be your daytime, you know, calm the farm kind of blend. If you pair it with balance or elevation, that can be an amazing combo too. I think there's some great names for that combination online, but I won't be repeating them here. A little bit rude. All right. Now for your new members this month, if they place an order of 100 PV, 100 points or more, they're going to get Citrus Bliss and lime for free. So Citrus Bliss is our blend of citruses: wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, and clementine. And then they've added vanilla. Oh my gosh. If you've got Citrus Bliss, you know what I'm talking about. It is divine. Oh my gosh, and it goes so well with Siberian fir. I just smelt it and I had a little bit of Siberian fir on my hands. What a combo. That's my diffuser blend today. Oh, and I might add a little bit of lime. Let's do it. Siberian fir, Citrus Bliss, and lime. So what you'll find is if you've got someone joining this month at 100 PV, let me know, because I just need to link them up with someone doing Diamond Club. And we've got a friend, oh, that is delicious. We've got a friend who's doing it, and she can help that new person to get lime sent with their order as well. So Citrus Bliss Lime, if they're joining with the Nature's Solution Kit or any order above 400 PV, they'll get Citrus Bliss, lime and marjoram. Now that would be a good combo too. All right, this is the fun you can have, isn't it? What about for you? What is your gift? So you, by you helping 4 people to join doTERRA, you'll get free Kananga. So Kananga is an amazing oil, again, we don't have access to normally. So this is the fun thing about doTERRA. They have these really special limited time deals, and it motivates us and we get excited. Yeah, if you think of Kananga and want it in your collection, there's some great info online about it. Again, just make sure you've got oh, and I wanted to tell you, it's 4 people from this month and last month. So if you had anyone enrolled last month with a 100-point order, they count. So just add them up, combine them together. All right, plenty of chatting this morning. So let's bring it back to our training. What do I take to class? Okay, so if it's an online class, oh, first of all, the most important thing is the class has to be really simple. So the more simple your class is, the easier that your team can duplicate it. I think I used to love demonstrating how to do the opposite, and we had a lot of fun, but it wasn't effective or sustainable. So having a simple class, it really is the way to go. When you're doing it online, all you need is your bottle of peppermint. I also like to have lavender and tea tree because I use that as a demo, and the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So really not much to have with you. Peppermint, lavender and tea tree, because I talk about using them for an earache rather than antibiotics. And then the Lifelong Vitality Pack. What else do you need? Just your little keychain purse, because you want to flash that through the class a bit. And that's where you've got your giveaways in there. And if you've got a book, have a book. You can show your folk online. There's 2 really great options there. Or you can just refer to them. And I think a lot of people these days use the apps anyway. It's more of a more affordable way to go around it. But okay, so that's pretty it. That's all you need for an online class. And then if you're in person, the same things. Plus you want to have the handouts. So online, we show the kits on the screen, don't we? Those of you who've seen the class. So online, we've got the slideshow, which you guys all have access to. It's our team slideshow. So the kits are on there. When you're in person, this is the handout that we use. We don't read through word by word, like people can take this home, but it does have parts where we, you know, we talk about the 1 drop is the same as 28 cups of peppermint tea. We talk about the cell and how oils can permeate that cell membrane, whereas water-based modern medicines can't. You know, there's little bits of info there that correlate to what we say. The 3 cool ways of using them. Yeah. Then they can take this home and read it with a cup of tea. It's got some really cool little tidbits on each oil there, and they relate back to the oils in the Nature Solutions kit. So this is what you want to have at your classes in person, because they've got the kits there. They have the three different types of people who come to doTERRA. People who just want to live the lifestyle, use the oils for themselves and their family. People who share naturally with their family and friends, because we love to help others. And the people who want to build an income, like you guys are all focusing on that. And as you start inviting people to classes, people will start enrolling, you'll start earning an income. They'll also have their wish lists, the prices there. And then the enrollment forms. So where do you get these? Buy them from your back office. The other cool thing about these is that you get a box of wild orange in 5 ml. So this makes it really affordable to sample wild orange, because the kit altogether is $30. 10 of those wild orange in 5 ml for $30. That's fantastic. So not only are you getting the handouts, here I'll show you a picture. There's the handouts. You also get invitations, about 30 event invitations. There's 32 there, okay. 32 event invitations, 30 handouts, and 10 of the 5 ml wild orange. So that's in your back office. You order it from your doTERRA membership. Okay, so log into your back office, type in Empower Kit. It's $30. It doesn't carry any PV because it's a business expense, but it's a great way to buy your wild orange, isn't it? So then I use those little 5 ml into the 1 ml samples, and then that's often what I sample people wild orange. Okay, so at your in-person classes, you want to have pens and you want some light refreshments, and Elise gives you some ideas in the call, but you don't have them until the business class at the end, and she'll explain that too. So that's interesting, because we used to always have food in our classes, and we made them, you know, really exotic, delicious things. But let's try this, you know, when we're back doing in-person classes, let's try this approach and just have them at the end. For the intro part, you can have your sparkling water or still water with different oils like Smart and Sassy or any citrus oils. But yeah, that's it. Isn't that simple? There's your keychain. Percy, buy them on your back office too. All right, so you want to make sure that your in-person classes are in a distraction-free environment. No kids or pets running around. That goes for online as well. And let me tell you, I've had experiences with really noisy classes. They're not effective. People can't hear, and it just ends up being a lot of effort and, yeah, not effective. So the way I do it now is by actually being clear to people and saying, it's best if their children are looked after by someone else for the hour. Yeah, just be gentle, kind and gentle, but clear. So your class needs to be around 45 minutes. I love online because we can keep it even shorter if you're not having much interaction. I've noticed the last few classes we've had a fair bit of interaction, which has been really nice, but it does extend the class out to about 45 minutes. You can do it online at around 20 to 30 minutes, maybe give yourself 30 minutes. And here, this is how it breaks down. So you have your welcome and your intention of the class. This is where, you know, I've done my thing, I've done my job here today or tonight. If you leave this class knowing 3 cool things about essential oils, done, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Then you tell your story. I've been using oils now for about 11 years, and I started when my children were young. Mostly because things that came up were in the middle of the night when the doctors were closed and the chemists were shut. So I was reaching out for natural alternatives that I could do, like, you know, home remedies. And I found essential oils and they really worked. That's it, 2 minutes, done. Then you'd go into, okay, so let's talk about the first 3 cool things about essential oils. The first cool thing is they're 100% safe, natural. And then you, you know, use the scripts. So you're going to give about 10 minutes to these 3 areas, including the giveaways. Who can tell me the first cool thing about essential oils? Blah, blah, blah. Yep. So about 10 minutes overall. Then the 3 ways to use. If you go over the aromatic, topical and internal, again, about 10 minutes, and including the giveaways again. Then you share your product experiences, so those people who have been sampled, they can share how, you know, what experiences they had, and you want to keep them, yeah, pretty brief. So again, 10 minutes to this section. Then sharing the kits, talking about the kits will be about 5 minutes. Transitioning to business, so 2 minutes, it's all you need. It's just to be giving a little bit of spotlight to the possibility that people can get their oils paid for and that they can replace their income. So if they aren't told, how are they going to know, you know? So it's up to us just to give little snippets here and there, or each time we can contact, really. So 2 minutes, and then your most powerful experience with the oils and explaining the enrollment process, 5 minutes. There you go. That's how it adds up, tallies up. So what's your homework? Well, listen to the call number 17. If you're doing an accountability group, pop in your top 3 actions for today, and listening to that call can be number 1. You want to write down your 1-minute stories, you know, at the start of the class, where you say why you started using oils and the powerful experience you've had, and you want them under 60 seconds, and you want it to roll off your tongue, you know, and it works. So when I first did this training, I was so confused. I didn't know what I was going to say because we never stop and think about it, do we? Well, I mean, we start using the oils for some reason, but we never really think about having to tell someone else. So write it down, say it out loud, time yourself, and then that's ready for the intro of your class. There's an amazing YouTube. If you get time today or tomorrow, it's really great to start listening to the YouTube. You might find that you want to listen to it each day this week, just to get the flow of the class, because in her daily mentor calls, you're getting a lot of content and reasoning and the background to everything, but you want to actually hear a class in full, go to the YouTube recording of her actually giving a class. It's wonderful, really good. You can review your page 16 on your booklet, what to take, and the overview of the class. We just went through that. And at the moment, yeah, it's so easy being online, so good. Print out your class script, you guys. Let's get ready to learn. I'll show you a picture tomorrow. What I did was I printed it out. You can laminate it or stick it to your shower screen, the outside. Then every time you're in the shower, start memorizing a segment. It really worked. And the other thing that makes you really memorize it is scheduling in a class that you're going to co-present with Tracy or myself or both of us. And if you've got a part that you're like, yep, I'll do the first cool thing about essential oils, that'll be such a motivation for you to memorize that part. Okay. And then the next class you put on together with us, you present the first 2 cool things. You know, ease yourself into it, but gee, it'll help you speed it up and get there. But anyway, good things take time, you guys. Good things take time. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.